host was changed. Okay, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
Recording, we
Thank
got it.
you.
There you go.
Yay.
Yes,
Yay.
good job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ask a question, Peter.
Sure.
Diane Joy.
When you're when you're balancing with your eyes, you're balancing what you're seeing. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. I just had a question because my eyes are not balanced. They never will be until I get in the med bed or whatever. But I just, physically they're not balanced. So when you balance what you hear or what someone speaks from your heart mind, you hear it from your heart mind from a position of love. So you don't assign some other spin to it, whatever they're saying, correct?
Right. Keep it as simple as possible.
As what?
Simple as
Possible.
possible. Keep it that way.
Yes.
And thank you for any more questions. I like your questions.
Thank you.
They're simple and direct with no bias. It keeps coming back to no bias.
No bias.
And that's why you have it as the last word on the website.
And joy is the balancing with your eyes will surely start fixing your physical eyesight also. Just it is the way to do it. So
Balancing what you're seeing?
yes, balancing everything for starters, and then the senses and your eyes will fix your eyesight, will fix your eyes also.
If you have a lazy eye, you're that way from birth.
Yes,
Doesn't matter.
You started way before, we started way before.
We're just
Right.
rewriting the DNA code also, Peter, right?
Yes.
And the RNA code.
RNA code also, yeah.
Both.
It's possible.
I'm not saying that
Yeah.
it won't happen with things that are changing. I'm just saying in 3D.
That's where you are working from where you are.
I
And that's
understand.
why That's why
with-
Temple's experiencing miracles, because she gets it. So there is no barriers or resistance, and Peter has no resistance. So it allows the miracles to happen, which aren't really miracles. They're
Thermal.
Balance.
Happenings.
Balance.
Balance.
balanced.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're balanced. Whew, that's a lot of stuff.
And it really
Remember,
comes,
on top of this, you have your magnificence, and then you aren't, your magnificence is beyond you. It's
Yes,
part of
beyond-
you, but it's beyond you.
Beyond 3D.
So you have that
You're right.
also.
Yeah.
For example, your magnificence is working on something. Do you know everything your magnificence is working on?
No way.
You don't.
not even the subconscious, it's too fast for our consciousness to realize what
No,
our
it
subconscious is
isn't.
doing. The consciousness,
It's you're working on that. So it's like there's two of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's
that's
your consciousness, and then there's everything that is in reality. They're different.
yes.
Peter, it's like your experience in the past and what you feel about that, whether it's negative or positive. But if it's negative, it's gonna put a spin on it unless you see it in it from your heart mind and can balance and see the good that came out of it somehow. Is that right or no?
Well, sort of. What you really, what is truth is there's you and there's your magnificence. And everything is real, except you're not including your magnificence. And yet that's part of the equation. So when you balance, you're balancing everything.
Are you balancing with your magnificence?
Yes. So if you're not including your magnificence, you're not including everything you're dealing with.
Okay.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's
Could you go ahead?
You go, Diane Joy.
Could your magnificence be synonymous with your heart mind?
No,
No. Okay, so that's just two different. Okay.
When you are a quantum master, will your heart mind be your magnificence?
no, but it'll be integrated.
Okay.
It'll be what?
integrated.
Oh, okay.
So the architectural will be complete.
Right.
Wow,
Wow.
that's neat.
Yeah. That's like a really cool puzzle with all the pieces in place.
Really?
Mhm.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Peter.
Well, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank.
So magnificence is true for everybody, although remote, is working remotely with everybody, right?
Correct.
Even if they are not aware, is quantum closer than everybody else
You
now?
know,
Yes.
much too complex.
Okay.
It's simply
It's
your magnificence is part of the equation.
are they feeling and connecting more? I would say in the planetary environment, are people getting more impacted by their own quantum origin as we move along, as we move forward?
It's different for everyone. The point is your magnificence is part of the equation.
Okay.
It's
Peter,
that simple.
Thank you, Peter.
Does your
And some of the tough lessons are taught by your magnificence. And every other part of you doesn't have it yet. But your magnificence
Does have it. Okay.
Peter,
Got it.
does your magnificence help to balance your subconscious?
Oh, yeah. Your magnificence
do you have to be aware of what the subconscious thought is? I mean, it then becomes a conscious thought, obviously.
Correct.
Can it be balanced while while it's still subconscious, or by just staying in heart mind or whatever?
It depends on your magnificence. It's different for every single one of us.
Okay.
I have a different magnificence than you do, Diane.
Yes.
So the only thing you can do is tune in to your magnificence.
And ask the questions or whatever.
Correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
But if that is not part of your growth, you're not going to get the answer.
You're not going to get anywhere. No.
Well, no, you just, oops.
You only get half the picture.
Right, right.
That's
Thank you.
why when I, thank you, Diane, Joy, and Peter. That's why when I am specifically asking my quantum magnificence, especially in the early morning, something, and include my quantum magnificence for whatever it is I'm balancing or asking about, I can feel my heart get really hot. And I know I'm going, I've got the right architecture and I'm growing.
It's good to know.
It is.
Well,
Is that okay?
it'd be nice for that if it was that simple,
Okay.
but it isn't.
Yeah. Because you have to include everything. Is that why you say that?
Right.
Okay. I see that from this call today.
Good. Yeah,
There's a lot of pieces.
there are. And they all
Got it.
have to be balanced together.
Sunny.
Hey, Wendy.
That's Sunny.
Hi,
Oh,
Sunny.
that's Sunny, yes. Hi, Sunny.
Hi,
Sunny.
I've been trying for over an hour.
Oh, you
Wow.
did it now.
You did it.
Did
Yeah.
it.
Thank you
Yay,
You look
for
beautiful,
not
honey.
giving up.
Ah, you look
thank you, honey.
beautiful. Look at that. Look at the green.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
nice,
She's got a beautiful area there. Yeah.
nice.
How beautiful.
Yes.
thank
As
you.
beautiful as Sunny is.
Yep.
Yes.
You,
Yes.
sure nice to see you all finally.
Yes. Nice to see you.
I didn't mean to interrupt you,
You look
Peter.
really nice.
No. There are no interruptions.
Oh, good.
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've done my share today.
We
Thank
are
you.
continuously going.
It's a bunch of wonderful connections.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I agree.
It is.
And everybody's part and questions and answers. I can feel all the growth for all of us, like instantaneously. Yeah.
What does it mean when you have goosebumps, Peter?
It means that you're growing.
Oh, yay.
Peter, talking about C and the senses of seeing, we have C perfectly in the quantum truths. So C it was quantum before it was divine, energetic, right? And how do you, what is the difference of seeing now and see in quantum? I will try to explain a little bit where I'm coming from and not complicate too much. When I focus on something and seeing, it's been more on my focus than hearing, for instance. When I focus on anything, if I stay there and I balance enough, the thing seems to improve. So my quantum seeing, or the ability to see from my quantum, actually makes things better. Is that right?
No,
No?
that's not the way it works.
Okay. Can you please explain how I get this, experience?
Awareness.
Well,
Yes.
that's what you're starting with.
Okay.
So until then, it's just different scenarios that are all wrong.
Okay. So in in the quantum webpage C, you wrote C perfectly. That's what we are talking about. We are building this new oversight for us also, using eyes, I mean.
You are balancing something
Okay.
more complex.
Okay. I have to go deeper.
But it's balance.
Okay.
It's your senses. It's energy. And it's instant.
Are we balancing out energy?
No, you are becoming quantum.
Okay.
Right now, you're separate. So you go from separation to integrated.
Okay.
And then what do you do with everything you're integrated?
Balance.
What you balance. Correct.
Peter,
Yes.
doesn't quantum actually direct and balance energy?
No. Your magnificence does. So what your magnificence does and what mine do are totally different.
Explain more, please.
I explain everything.
Because it's simple.
Yes, it's the energy part that confuses us the most. But here we are.
Well, let's take the word energy. E-N-E. E-N-E is the first part of energy. And E is also part of new. N is part of no.
And new.
G is part of C with a line on it. A Y is part of your eyes. You have two of them.
Why? Mhm.
So
Yay.
when you're speaking, Peter, you're speaking of the architecture of each letter.
Yeah,
Because we have to go there to understand each step.
say that again, you know?
We have to go to the letters also, to the of
Yes.
each word.
Yeah, each letter.
Yes, I get that. It's just not that practical at the beginning, but then it's you really understand that's the only way you can do it, because to fully
Yeah,
understand.
Because we're
Let's
computers.
look at nose. NOSE. Take the S away. What do you have?
One.
You have one.
That was quick, Wendy.
Because,
Yeah.
because Peter answered that question for me a long time ago and I never forgot it.
Nose, yes,
Wow.
it's big.
Yes. That's why he
When I-
keeps saying it's complex, even though it's simple.
Right.
Yeah. When I started this, like 8 years ago, I felt a boost immediately when I chose to practice quantum. And one of the things I remember is that I noticed my senses were coming together as one. So I felt I was able to smell a tree in a long distance, and see with my ears, kind of those kinds of relationships between all the senses. I really felt that. And normally would look at a tree and I could feel how that tree smelled from a distance. Yeah. It was one of the signs, initial signs that I was doing something different with myself. The
It's like,
sense,
like smelling a color.
exactly, and seeing a sound, or and now it all makes much more sense, because it's related with energy frequencies.
Right.
The frequency is an energy, right?
Yeah, but it's balance is what you're really doing.
Yeah.
And balance as the beginning with no, and then something new takes place. And then what do you do with that newness? You balance. And that's the loop that you
That's the
never
loop.
end.
Yes,
And
until it becomes automatic.
pardon me,
Until it becomes automatic,
until it becomes instant.
Instant. Yeah.
instant. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's great.
Yeah.
Wendy, are you,
Wonderful.
Did you have a question?
yeah, Wendy, are you taller now?
Me? Half an inch taller, actually.
I didn't know if you'd gone beyond that or not.
I think when we measured me again, I realized that it wasn't an inch, it was a half an inch. But that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Of course.
Growth.
Thank you for asking that question. I always wanted to correct it. I like to be on the dot. I don't like to say something that's not so.
Yes.
All things work together for the best of all, the good of all.
Yeah.
We have more people on this call than we've had in a long time. 18 people. Am I counting?
We have.
That's great.
Really?
Wonderful. Yeah. Because we've got 3 twofers.
Yes.
Awesome.
Let's
Yeah.
think back.
Yay,
Perfect.
hugs. Yay,
It's so
hugs.
nice to see you, Bonnie.
When you two hug each other, the whole group can feel it.
I know,
It's also
precious.
nice to see everyone.
Yes.
It is.
I'd like to share a dream I just had the other night. It's a short little dream. It's about Peter.
Please
Uh,
do.
So Brian was snoring and I was kind of going in and out of sleeping and waking up from him snoring and sleeping. And then I dreamt that Peter called me and I looked at my phone and it was Peter, a youthful Peter. He had a nice short haircut. He had more hair and younger. And I answered it and I said, "Hi, Peter, how are you doing?" And he said, "Better and better and better." Brian snored really loud and I woke up.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
What a great dream.
Yeah.
Better,
Aw.
that's a good word.
Better and better and better. Yes.
Better.
That's very close to what has actually happened. Yeah, thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Peter.
And that's how Julie sees things and grows. That's an example, right, Peter? What you're saying, how each one of us is so different, unique.
Right.
I
And, I mean, it's just Julie being Julie,
Yes.
period.
Yes.
And Brian being Brian.
Brian is sleeping through it all.
Thank you, Brian.
I always cause them.
Snoring.
Right, exactly. So, does anybody have any additional questions?
I think you've given us all a new viewpoint of information to consider, that's for sure. Thank you.
Yes.
Better, better, better.
And more homework to do for
Yes.
for the next 90 days.
And when
Dealing
is,
with our senses.
yes.
Let's make it easy peasy.
Or, rather than homework, it's more balancing.
Is more?
Balance.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's what it really, I mean, homework is the new word.
Yes.
Balance is not.
More to balance. Everything to balance all the time.
Right.
I like your shirt.
New balance. And the balance is energy. It's the senses. That's a lot. And eventually is not enough. Instant
Yeah.
is your only answer. Answer.
Instant.
And that's when you have integrated everything.
Correct.
It's
So,
nice
Peter-
sometimes to skip to the end of the book, but it's all the pages in the middle that we're working on.
One
So-
at a time.
So I looked at the calendar just a second ago, and October 1 is on a Sunday. Is that the correct thing we're thinking about?
90 days.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
our next
Yep.
certificate.
Alex-
Thank you, Alfred.
Last time you said it would be September, so I'm wondering, is it September or October?
October.
October,
90 days. July, August, September.
January, February, March is 1.
Yeah,
April, May, June
2.
is 2. We're finishing that up on first Sunday, which is 2. October
Okay.
1st is 3. December, excuse me, January
January.
is what I'm,
Follows. January
January.
2024.
Mhm.
right,
What's the date?
I didn't look yet.
Well, it will be the 7th, I
Yes.
think, in January.
7.
Yeah,
7th,
yes.
okay,
Because the previous Sunday is the 31st.
okay,
Yes.
So Peter,
yes.
when you were on the Jerusalem, how big is that vessel?
Big, couple thousand miles.
2000.
How
Yeah.
wide and how high?
Pardon me?
Okay, that's the length. What is the width and the height of that?
2000 by 2000.
Oh, square?
Round.
No,
Who knows?
it's 2,000 by 2,000 feet long. I don't really know the height and the width.
Oh, it's not miles, it's just feet?
Mile.
Miles. Yeah.
Miles.
So it's big and wide and tall, and it holds a lot. Okay. That's wonderful. And it's very bright.
Oh, yeah.
We saw the New Jerusalem last night parked in front of Venus. It seems like it's gotten closer to the Earth's surface. You can actually kind of see, or I can see projections out of the main body in a vague sort of way. Beautiful to behold.
Are you still in Eureka?
Yes, we are.
Love watching it sparkle. That's really something.
The air is better there.
Absolutely. So happy. We can actually see other ships that look like 2 dots on top of the other in a vague sort of way. Some of them are very sparkly and some are not. It's very beautiful to look up at the sky at night and see all the activity around Earth right now. They're all here watching.
Mhm.
That's a true story.
They're all here watching.
I
And
have,
is-
We're
I have, a
at
question.
a point to make tremendous progress.
Yay.
I have a question.
Pardon me?
I have,
Donna D.
Donna D, I have a question.
Yay.
Is the blisters that Diane had on her lips, would that be related to the senses of taste in her mouth?
I don't think so.
Um,
They call it a venous lake. It's a broken a vein that's broke. And if they repair it, it just will come back, they said. They come back all the time.
I was talking about Diane Lynn.
Oh, I have the great big one right here. Oh, her blisters. I'm sorry.
It changes every day. Every day it's different. And it
But I
starts
was wondering,
here to
for
here. It's been
balancing-
for 2 months.
I was just wondering, for balancing, would that have anything to do with the senses of taste in your mouth, since it's on your mouth?
Well, your
That's a good-
tongue
that's a good point.
And you're,
Peter, can you answer that?
Donnelly, I really don't know without going deeper. And I'm not tempted to go deeper.
Well, I think we're gonna get disconnected pretty soon, so I'm
Okay,
gonna stop
less than a
recording.
minute to go.
Less than a minute.
Thank you. I love you
Thank
all.
you.
Love you
Thank
all.
you, everybody.